welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and I've got another unboxing. I seem to be getting a lot of things that have taken up to a couple of months to get here, but I've also had things that have been ordered sooner arriving, so the post seems to be getting sorted slowly but surely. So this is a batch of paintings, or at least I think it is, that I ordered from Homfun. So, wow, okay, yeah, it is. So let me get rid of that. So I ordered a batch of small paintings, images that I thought would turn out okay small, so that we can have a look at what you can get away with. So I've done the comparing sizes with a very big fuzzy picture, but I also ordered a batch of small ones. So we have multiple toolkits, 6, I think it was 6 paintings I ordered, I can't remember now. We get a white boat, we get a pink pen with a 3-placer, we get baggies, we get wax, we get tweezers. They are all the same. So plenty of toolkits. So let's have a look at the pictures firstly before we have a look at the canvas. So there's a few that might be borderline, but I ordered the smallest size they did. So this is 15 by 20 centimeters, and it is 20 colours, and there's only 939 I get a load of. Now I did buy all these in square, because then I figured the comparison would be better to the other one that I did. Now I ordered this one, which at first glance you would think wouldn't turn out well. However, I had seen an image of this in round, in small, and you could still make it out, so I thought I'd give it a go. This one has 13 colours. A lot of these I've gone for are cartoon based, and that is because the colour shading and variance is not as much as with an image. So we've got an owl. Now this one is only 15 by 15 because it's a square. This one has 18 colours. We've got another 15 by 20. This one actually has 23 colours. So there must definitely be some shading in there. We have a fox with 15 colours, most of them being blue. Oh, and purple. We got a few different shades in there actually. And then I ordered this one, which is 15 by 20, and this one has 17 colours. So there's not a load of diamonds in each, but I thought these should all be images that would look okay small. So let's find out if I was right or wrong. We've got those elastic bandy thingies all over them. So let me get rid of those. Okay, so the rest. So they're all Diddy. So, oh, did I have 2 that were 15 by 15? Oh, the wolf was as well. Okay. So, little Diddy paintings. So let's zoom in a little bit because they're smaller. So let's have a look at how these images are looking through the camera, because that normally does give you a very good idea. So there we go. I'm trying not to peel it all the way. We've got a tree there, but you can tell that that's an owl. So let me find the image. So this is the image originally, and this is the diamond painting. So how clear the stars will be as stars is possibly a little bit questionable. There is quite a bit of shading on this image, so that may have blurred the lines a little bit, but you can still tell that it's an owl. So for a nice snack size painting, that is very good. So let's have a look how much these cost me. So I'm just loading up the AliExpress app for these. So this one cost £3.12. So not a lot for a snack size painting. So that's one. Let's have a look at the wolf. The wolf was also £3.12. Now, of course, that can vary according to when you purchase it. Oh, I can see where the lot of blue is. But oh, look at that. You can exactly tell what that is. And that's, of course, before it's finished. But that's the wolf. And let me keep pulling out these pictures so that you can see the pictures compared to the painting. So that's the wolf. So again, because it's a cartoony type picture, you would of course see more detail the bigger you got it, but the idea is will it still look like a nice picture even though it's tiny? So what's next? So now we go on to the 15 by 20s. So this one is the doll, which does have more detail in it, but let's see if you can still make it out. See, you can still make that out. There might be some of this part that goes down a hair here with the small things that you may not see quite as crisply, but you will still get the idea and the concept of the doll. That's cute. Oh, we got a little river in that one. I don't think it's on the back though. No, there's nothing wrong with the canvas on the back, so that's just the way I've peeled it up. So that's that one. These are going to keep me busy. What's next? Oh, so next is the mother and baby one. So this is one that I had seen done in round and it did look really good. I'm going to peel it from this side because then I reckon I won't have to take the whole cover off, but we will be able to see the image. See, look at that. You can still, I mean, it's not done yet, but you can still make out the mum's face and the baby's face. So that will be very interesting to see because that number 9 is black, which of course looks blue on here, but they often do the black colours with a background colour that's blue or green. So I'm sure that will look a lot clearer when it's actually done. But I'm quite impressed with that. Oh, how much did the... Okay, so all the ones that were 15 by 20 cost £3.14. So 2 more pence for the bigger size ones. But I think that's going to turn out quite nice. And I think that's pretty good for an image that detailed to still turn out so good. So that's that one. 2 more to go. So the next one is the tulips. Now this is the one with a lot more colours. So this one has 23 colours. Let's peel from the top. Or maybe we'll still do side. So can we see? We can make out those tulips. How much the stems will make out, we'll see. We do have 310, which is looking quite blue here, but will of course look a lot darker when the image is done. So it'll be interesting to see how these look when it's done. And then lastly we'll have Minnie. So I also wanted to try a Disney one. I know Disney is very popular with many people, and this one seemed quite clear. Oh yes, you can make out that that's Minnie, sorry. So and again, we've got little rivers in the glue, but they are not in the canvas itself. Oh, hang on. Those are, but they'll squeeze out. So they're not puckers, they're just a little crease where it's got caught up. But what I use is a straightener end of my pen, and I will just pull that straight and straighten out the glue all at the same time. And that tends to solve any problems. So that one again, I think you can perfectly make out what that is. So if you are wanting some smaller paintings, this is just a few ideas of things that you can get away with. So I will of course do inventory on each one, but for anybody that is new to diamond painting, Let me explain what this means. So we have 1 to 20, which is the numbers. So that's how many diamonds that we've got. Apart from that, you don't really need that unless you like it. This is the key point. So the symbols here, this is key because that is the symbol that you will have on your canvas. So they are the symbols that you'll see on your canvas. Sorry, that's not focusing because these are really clear. Now this is quite a confetti type one, which is to be expected because it is so small and it has 20 colours. So that is your symbol that corresponds to the symbol on your canvas. Where they see EMC, this is the DMC colour number. So a lot of companies, not all, but a lot of companies reference the DMC colour, which is actually a cross stitch thread colour, and the colours are very similar. So you will find that while there may be dye lots that make each colour ever so slightly different, because they're not checked as much as the likes of DMC numbers are, you may find a slight difference in shade, but you will pretty much find that this is generic across the board. Then we have pack. So this is how many packets of each of those colours you should have. Now the colours, the diamonds, come with the DMC number on. So the trick is you need to 719, I should have 2 packets, sorry 718, I should have 2 packets, which I do. But when I'm putting it on the canvas, it's the symbol number 3. So that's what it will show me on the canvas, and that means I put the colour 718 on it. Now for the purposes of checking how many diamonds, if you have enough diamonds, you can go down just checking you have the right pack numbers. What this company also does is they tell you how many. So on this painting there is 284 symbols of the number 3, which is DMC number 718. Now on average these small packets have between 180 and 200 diamonds in, so we know we have plenty of 718 because we've got 360 to 400 of these, so we're going to have some left over, which is all good. So what I tend to do for inventory wise is I tend to take them all out the bag, but that's because the way I like to work. And then I will get a pen or a pencil, whichever your preference is. So 718, 2, and I'll put a little tick to say yes, I do have 2. And then I will go through each number. So 817, 2, 3865, 1, 3863, 1, 3866, 1. Now not all companies will give you an inventory sheet and not all companies will tell you the colours. 1521. Some are done by weight, so you just have to trust them. So 939, it says 7. At the moment I only have 2 in my hand. Doesn't mean there's not more there, so I'm going to put them to the side. 9341, 915, 2, 3804, 2, that's right, 3801, 1, 169, 1, 154, 245, 5, correct, 413, 2, 647, 1, 600, 1, 520, which is actually at the top because the DMC code is B520. So 1, 3031, 1, 814, 1, and 950, 1. So we go back to the 939s and you'll see that I only have one other pack. Now the reason is this pack is bigger than this pack. This holds on average 1,000 diamonds, so is equivalent to 5 of those packs. Now I'm pretty sure Homfun, oh no, they used to have inventory sheets that told you that one big pack was equal to 5 small packs, but they don't. So that's 5, 6, 7. So we do have enough for this painting. So we've got all tick marks down. So to me, that is fully checked off. That painting is good to go. And what I tend to use personally is I use these bags. You can pick them up in stationery shops. UK wise, I think I've seen them in Home Bargains, things like that. The size I use is A5, and I've seen them on Amazon and stuff as well. I tend to then put in the inventory sheet so it tells me what picture it is, and then I put in all the diamonds, and that will all stay together as one, and the paintings will get hung up with the rest of my paintings. But whenever I go to do this, I just hunt, and I like the fact it's kind of clear so you can still see what picture it is that you're working with. I don't know whether I'll have enough bags to do it with for all of them, but that's my own fault. If not, I'm sure I can just keep them in the bags that they came in. Homfun, you know, leave you a bag that you don't have to play Tetris to get them all back in exactly the right place. But I will be sure to, of course, check off all the diamonds for these before I confirm that it's received, and I'll show you what they all look like when they're done. But the symbols on Homfun are beautiful. They do mainly use letters and numbers, tends to be the way they work. They'll occasionally use a symbol, but I don't think there is enough numbers on any of these paintings for them to need to use symbols. No. So they're all letters and numbers, but this symbol will change, whereas the DMC number will stay the same. So for example, 310, which is black, on this painting it is the letter I, on this painting it is the letter M, on this painting it's the number 9. Okay, and 3 out of 6 have 310. Well, that's not bad, is it? Only half having 310. So you will find that these symbols change. But what I do is I make sure that I've got the symbol and the number on whatever storage that I go to use. I actually tend to cut these up, and I will use this symbol and this number to mark my storage, so that I have the symbol for while I'm working on it, and I have the number for when I go to put them away, or should anything happen and I ever run out. Not that I have with Homfun, but should I, or Homfun, sorry, should I run out, I can then reference my spares or message the company and let them know whatever needs be. But I tend to use these two to label up my storage, and that gives me everything that I need. I don't then need any of these, as long as they've sent me what they've told me. If it's ran out, they've got an error, or I've lost some, or dropped some, or whatever else can happen. But I will only mark these as safely arrived once I've checked this off, because all the canvases are fine. Say there is a little bump in this mini one, but it is not a pucker that won't come out. It is one that will flatten. It'll flatten with my finger. So all these canvases look great to me, and I now have lots of small projects to work on. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll speak to you all again soon.